Ugh, what are you still doing around? I thought I got rid of you a long time ago. Oh, give it a break, Billy. You win our last battle and you think the war's over. You know it's only just begun. All I know is Sir Topham Hatt gives me the nicest and most important work to do. These Sodor cargo cars are going into Bulstrode the barge and will be going to important people. Not like your dumpy, dirty, troublesome trucks. I wouldn't get too cocky, Billy. You don't know who is listening at the docks, and who might talk to Sir Topham Hatt and change exactly that. You're still upset with me, Charlie. You think you're better than me, but all I know is I had the last laugh, and I thought that was enough of you. Why are you still on my railway? You mean Sir Topham Hatt's railway. I'm obviously an important engine if he thinks I should stay around and take the troublesome trucks. He realizes an engine like you could not handle these troublesome trucks. An engine like me doesn't have time for troublesome trucks. But you know what, Charlie? I have more important things to do than argue with you all day. So how about once both our jobs are finished for the day, we can meet at Knapford and discuss this later. Well, Billy, for once I think I have to agree with you. Hugo, why should I race you? You've already lost to Gordon. And if you've lost to Gordon, you should know you stand no chance against an engine like me. That was a younger, less experienced Hugo. Nowadays, I know I can do better than I did before. And besides, it's not like we have a lot of other jobs to do. We barely have enough passengers to keep these trains running, it seems like. Hugo, you picked a really bad time. I've got jobs I need to do today, and more importantly, I just woke up. Fine then, let's do it like we did that big race, and have a date set out for us to compete. That's a really good idea, Hugo. And I know Christmas is coming up. That's a day where there's really not too many jobs that need to be done. So I'm sure we can find time for us to have a race. I like that, Spencer. On Christmas Day, you and I will compete to see who is faster. I mean, I think everybody already knows who's faster, but if that's what you want to call it, fine. Christmas Day it is. Alright, good. This war of ours we can finally settle once and for all. But what's this even supposed to be? It's not like we can come up with rules with this, we never have. Well, we don't have to set up rules per se, just some ground rules, things we can agree on that we will and will not do against each other. Oh goodness, ground rules. What are you planning for ground rules? Oh goodness, Billy, Charlie, not this again. I thought we were finally done with all of this. Come on, Duncan, you know this is never over till there's a true winner. If that's the case, then it will truly never be over. All right, Duncan, Charlie, it's enough of this. We need to set our ground rules anyway, Duncan. Ground rules? Since when have there been ground rules for what you two do? Exactly, that's what I've been wondering. Besides, Billy, what do you even have in mind for this? I mean, I guess we could start out with no fish like last time. Now, I personally didn't mind how it went, but I'm sure you would have preferred a different ending. Fine then, I guess no fish. What else do you want? How about no help? I can't speak for Bill and Ben, but I'm not going to be involved in your games anymore. Would you look at that? Duncan thinks he's the grown-up and saying no more fun and games with Billy and Charlie. Well, that's fine. We don't need you. Yeah, Billy and Charlie, our games, we do not need an engine like you here, Duncan. Well, of course you two would act that way. Your railway takes nothing seriously. On our railway, we do. Our passengers mean the world to us. We have engines fighting just for the opportunity to take these amazing passengers while you two have fun and games all day. Sounds like someone's a little jealous he cannot play part of our games anymore. Oh, please. I have more important things to do now. Like my passengers. Sounds like they're ready to go. As am I. So long, Billy and Charlie. Well, geez, if we realized we disliked Duncan this much a lot earlier on, we probably wouldn't be having to discuss all this right now. Yes, indeed, Billy. But back to those ground rules, right? Oh yes, our ground rules. I guess our final one can be to try and not make Sir Topham Hatt 2 mad. But honestly, who cares? He needs some fun and games in his life. I mean, look what it's done to Duncan without any fun and games in his. Good point, Billy. In fact, I say extra points if we make Sir Topham Hatt mad. I do like your thinking, Charlie. Well, I gotta go plot what I have planned for you. I'm sure I'll be seeing you later. Alright, if I wait just long enough, I can sneak up on Charlie, throw this cargo car at him, and watch him get derailed. Oh, Terrence. Shh! Be careful not to make a sound. Oh boy, I know Billy could never come up with something as intelligent as this. When I see him go across the tracks, I'll just throw this cargo car at him and watch him get derailed. Terrence, look, over there, it's Charlie. We gotta go quick before he sees us. Would you look at that? Billy's over there. It's like he's waiting for this to happen. I have to take advantage now. Ah! Would you look at that, Billy? I'm pretty sure I won. I think I was the last one off the tracks. No, are you kidding, Charlie? I definitely won. You know, Peter Sam, I think to quote an old grandpa, this would never suit his grace. Yes, indeed, Sir Handel. You know, it's funny watching this now. I can see why Duke was always so annoyed with little us. Oh yes, to see these two go head to head and ultimately end up in the same fate, I'd say it's a poetic ending. Poetic it is, Sir Handel. Poetic it is. You thought I forgot, didn't you? What we saw happen was two engines continue to cause problems with each other, and then another race to begin. But fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, none of it impacts me just yet.